Wow, chat, we are back live once again, doing great things out here. What happened? Oh, my monitor's back. All right, chat. Let me put some beats on real quick.
Chat, it's about that day, man. It's about that freaking day, chat. Okay, chat. Guys, it is officially a great day. I popped the Celsius today when I got back from work. You know what we're about to be doing, bro. We're about to be reacting to 1 million videos today just because your boy has been gone for a little minute. I missed out on so many reacts. I went live 2 days ago. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't react to shit. That day. It is what it is. But guess what, guys? Today we have how many videos? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, and then a special surprise at the end of those videos. We're gonna be doing some shit that I've been seeing go kind of crazy. Like, everybody's doing it. It's kind of weird, but I mean, shoot, it is what it is. But yeah, bro. Yeah. Also, I have some big news coming in tomorrow. Very important, guys. Tomorrow we're doing an IRL stream. That's not the announcement though. Tomorrow we are doing an IRL stream at around 7:30 p.m. PST. I don't know what time that is for any of y'all in here, but yeah, we're gonna be doing an IRL stream, a haunted stream, because Halloween is coming up, stuff like that, things of that nature. And I don't know what I'm gonna let y'all know if we actually do it, but we most likely will. It's gonna be a good stream, great stream. A lot of people are gonna be there. Everything's gonna be lit, vibes lit, everything just amazing, fabulous, you know what I'm saying, amazing, bro. So yeah, man. All right, bro. So first video we're gonna watch here, chat. First video we're gonna watch. Oh shit, let me get this off my screen. Where is it? Xbox. I bet. All right, chat. The first video we're gonna get to watching right now, bro, is going to possibly have to be. Guys, if you guys have been keeping up with my YouTube shorts, you guys should all know Kai Cenat is officially quitting streaming to pursue basketball. Now, we all have our certain opinions of this. My opinion is Lil Bro needs to maybe rethink his choices, but it's Kai Cenat, bro. He could do a lot of great things, and he's shown it time and time again that he can do great things. Hold on, let me move my chat box a bit, chat. Hold on, give me a sec. Probably gonna move it right here. Actually, no, let's just leave it right here. All right, yeah, chat. So Kai Cenat made this little documentary. Let's see what it is. It's called Going Professional official trailer. Kai Cenat. Let's see what it is, man. Let's see what he's talking about here.
The pick is in, just waiting for it to be official.
Movie production level? Hey, I feel it.
Seeing what happens out there in Brooklyn. What?
Not yet.
Yo, what's up? Where we at?
25th pick. This is the one, right?
What's up, man? What's up, bro? You sure you want to give up streaming for this?
With the 25th pick of the second round of the 2024 draft,
Kai Cenat.
Was that AI? Or was that actually Adam Silver? Yo, was that AI or was that
the
actually
second
Adam
round of the 2024 draft,
Kai Cenat.
How does it feel going pro streamer to pro basketball player?
Is a dream of mine, I go out there in the court and show everybody how athletic I am. Ready for this.
Wait, athletic? Didn't bro drop like 0 points at a celebrity game? Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna let it flow.
let's
A lot of people are telling us this is your
Okay,
year.
my young stars. So today.
How do you feel about that?
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. It's not only my year. Well, I had a lot of support around me. This is more like our year.
Pay attention.
Our year.
dreams. Shout out to Kai for real. Look, we've seen him on Twitch. He knows his game. He knows how to run a show.
All right, guys. A lot of speculation tonight about Kai and his first practice. What can we expect from this guy tonight?
Well, listen, it's the first time in a long time that we got a rookie that's more than a player. I'm trying to tell you, he's incredible.
I can't imagine pulling up in that car tonight, like the red carpet treatment.
A lot of people see themselves in this young man.
Yo, he's cooking, bro.
Give me a second. Is all you alright? I don't know.
That's the best decision you ever made.
What is that? What is this? That's not an NBA logo. Yo, Kai Cenat starring a little league. Is Kai Cenat joining the little league, chat? Wait, September 28th. Chat, that's on Saturday, bro. Nah, he low-key cooked with that. I'm not even gonna lie, chat. He low-key cooked with that. Yo, bro, yo, chat, how are we feeling about this? Yo, how are we feeling about this? Can we get some thoughts, bruh? What are the comments say, bro? What do the comments say about this, bro? Bro's finna join the Harlem Globetrotters. Production went crazy? Nah, facts. Production was crazy. Bro's finna join the New York Dwarfs. Yeah, wrap it up. He about to play 2K. Imagine. Kai is having a crazy run. Let's let him do what he wants. Nah, facts. He's cooking. Bro's about to join the Little League. Yeah, he just took my quote. Y'all actually believe that he's quitting being the king of streaming to be the bottom of the basketball rank? That's actually crazy. Trust the Lord Jesus Christ. He is your only hope. Hey, amen though. Some dreams should stay dreams. Nah, L comment. Plot twist, he's not serious and it's all promotion for a movie or show he's gonna be in. I low-key feel like that might be what it is, bro. Yo, he might be cooking up a crazy movie right now. Bro retired to do a movie. I mean, shoot, chat, if he does a movie, chat, hey, big shout out to Kai, bro. He's cooking right now. I mean, shoot, bro, yo. I'm gonna, bro, as I said yesterday, bro, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say, yo, bro might go crazy. He might go crazy, who knows? He might go crazy. He might, you know what I'm saying? This might be a monumental thing, and, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, chat. Next up, we got Tommy G. We got Tommy G, chat. You know we love Tommy G here, man. You know it. You know it, chat. I will watch that BBL thing.
I'm working 22 hours a day. I was falling asleep.
Wait, what is this video called? Day in the life of a billionaire. I live that life every day.
On the desk and then waking up and keep working.
And how much does one of these cost?
$7 to $10 million.
That's my type of money. Yo, bro. This is a big private jet. They're not usually this big, I don't think.
What made you decide to get two rather than just one?
It just happened.
Two? Can I have one time?
How old you want to live to be? I will live till I'm 120 minimum. Shut the f off. Yeah, you broke.
It's like everybody want to talk about money. And this is like the last thing that I want to talk about. It's almost common like you. So the outer wealth, it doesn't give you happiness. It you up.
I want to be a billionaire.
Yo, Chad, I agree that money can't buy happiness, but you have to do it the right way. You feel me? Like if you are so poor that you cannot even afford rent and you become rich, bro, you're gonna get happy, obviously. What?
Billionaire.
Yeah, I'm a billionaire.
America now has more billionaires than at any time in history, while most Americans are struggling to make ends meet. Should we abolish billionaires?
These notes were left on more than a dozen luxury vehicles along Point Grey Road, and the tires were deflated.
For more Eat the Rich content,
Come find us. Come grab a popsicle.
Are people getting mad because people are billionaires?
Eat the rich with us.
Eat the rich! Eat the rich!
Before Black Friday drops, spin your
Yeah, I'm not about to be doing this with no ad blocker, bro. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I need this, bro. I really do need this. Like, there's no way I'm about to sit here and watch every single one of these ads, bro. Like, don't do it to me. Like, I'm not that.
I was working 22 hours a day. I was falling asleep on the desk and then waking up and keep working.
Day in the life of a billionaire.
Got it. And how much does one of these cost?
$7 to $10 million.
And what made you decide to get two rather than just one?
It just happened.
How old you want to live to be? I will live.
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I could have bought one, but I actually just bought two just because, you know, that's how I was feeling that day. You know, I was just feeling bored type.
On 20 minutes. That's the off. Yeah, you broke.
It's like fucking everybody wanting to talk about money. And this
Yo, imagine you get an argument with this guy, he just throws 10 bands at you, just like, yeah, bro, you got it.
is like the last thing that I want to talk about. It's almost coming like 2 years ago. Out there wealth, it doesn't give you happiness. It
I wanna be a billionaire.
Billionaire. Yeah, I'm a billionaire.
America now has more billionaires than at any time in history, while most Americans are struggling to make ends meet. Should we abolish billionaires?
These notes were left on more than a dozen luxury vehicles along Point.
Don't get mad at people because they're rich, bro. Like, just, like, don't get mad at them because they're rich, bro. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, bro. Eat the rich? Like, why you mad because bro got more money than you? Like, why? That's weird.
Grey Road, and the tires were deflated.
for more Eat the Rich content,
Come find us. Come grab a popsicle. Eat the rich with us.
Eat the rich! Eat the rich! Eat the rich! Eat the rich!
Oh, we got the cops coming right now. In recent years, billionaire has become a pejorative. It's like that's a bad thing.
Are you going to become a billionaire?
See, that's what makes me mad, bro. How are you mad because somebody is rich? I don't understand that. Yo, bro, anybody can become a billionaire. Anybody watching this video right now or in this stream could literally become a billionaire, bro. No matter what color you are, no matter what race, religion, and, you know, anything, bro. A teenager could become a billionaire right now, bro. It does not matter, bro. It does not matter, bro. Anybody, anyone, bro. Anyone could become
Billionaire one day, I would say almost certainly, but that's not the goal.
What does being a billionaire mean to you?
Billionaire to me is having access to enough resources to actually make an impact on planet Earth.
This is Jarek Tadla, and he's a billionaire that made his fortune in real estate. A first-generation Polish immigrant, he moved to America when he was 21 years old, and he got to work. Making money as a dishwasher and selling cars on the side, he scraped together enough money to buy his first property. As an immigrant who struggled to find housing himself, he realized that there was a hole in the market, so he began to build his real estate portfolio around serving the immigrant population. He grew quickly, and eventually he was able to scale into buying entire apartment complexes. And fast forward 30 years later, some might say this was a guy that had it all. The private jets, the mansions, the fancy cars, and the status of being a very wealthy man. But it was at this point where he felt the most miserable and actually considered taking his own life. After fierce internal battle, he came to the conclusion that inner wealth was much more important than any number in the bank or anything you could buy. And he decided to start speaking to an issue that many men feel in their life, the feeling that they are not enough. In this episode, we explore what a day in the life of a real estate billionaire is like, and we jump into the world of Jarek Tadla. Let's begin.
Let's fucking go, baby.
If you want a little bit of that razzle dazzle, you want a little bit of that caffeinated Mike Tyson punch to the mouth, I pop one of these things and I feel it through traffic.
Let's fucking go.
What's important to me is putting clean energy into my body, something that makes you feel.
We're diving into the life of a billionaire. A lot of questions come to mind. What does a day in the life of a billionaire look like? A lot of us might have some preconceived notions. I mean, depending on who you are, you either might really look up to a billionaire, want to aspire to be one, or you hate them and you think they're inherently evil and maybe they've exploited people to get where they're at. Let's meet this man and let's see what he's about.
is humongous, bro. Just give me one room. Just give me one room.
How are you?
Patrick.
Nice to meet you. What's up, Pop?
Good to meet you. Good. I'm Jarek Tadla. I'm an immigrant from Poland. I moved here in '93. I got Tommy G today at my house interviewing me, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
If you looked us up, you saw videos of us with gangsters holding guns, and you're probably like, how do I fit into this picture?
You know which one I like the most? The one that you did with the stealing cars.
You like the car thief?
Holy shit. Like, I like that one. The one with the Miami, it's like this is like a regular Tuesday. So like to me it was like, okay, so I wasn't impressed because I know that. Like this bubble I know. I don't know the other bubble.
I think a lot of people in their head, when they picture a very wealthy man, they picture a person that like floats on air.
I shit the same way you do and everybody else. Everything is the same. It's funny, I always tell my kids, it's like, it doesn't matter how much money you have. Just think of that, it's like, he shits like you do. He pees like you do. He gets sick like you do. He brushes the teeth like you do. Everybody is the same way.
Despite Yark's humility, I want to draw attention to the fact that meeting a billionaire is like meeting a mythical creature. There's simply not many of them. With only 813 of them in the United States and 2,800 worldwide, they are super rare. I mean, you're twice as likely to bump into an NFL player and 4 times as likely to bump into a Navy SEAL on the street than you are a billionaire. This is an elite person. Now,
so this guy's a rare Pokemon, chat.
Grasp the sheer scale of what a billionaire looks like, imagine this. Take someone making the average annual American income of $69,000. If they saved every penny, no taxes, no expenses, it would take them roughly 14,500 years to reach $1 billion. Now, to put that in perspective, they would have had to start clocking in at the time that humans were still painting on cave walls. Another way to picture it is this. If you stacked 1 billion single-dollar bills up to the sky, it would go up 67 miles high. That's insane.
Some people say it's better to be wealthy and anonymous than it is to be famous and poor. But right now, you're entering the public sphere. You have a book.
Yo, being famous and poor has got to be a really hard thing because like people are gonna, bro, people idolize because of money, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these famous people get idolized because they got more money than the regular human being. I feel like that's why a lot of people like famous people more than a broke person, bro. Being famous and broke, like you're gonna get made fun of for being broke all the time, bro. They're gonna be like, how are you poor and you're famous? What? Being rich and anonymous would be way better than being rich and famous. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be on all these different shows and podcasts. Why leave the shadow, so to speak, and come out into the light?
Because I almost committed suicide 2 years ago. The out there wealth, it doesn't give you happiness. It you up. I just hit bottom of the bottom. I had depression. I went through divorce like 5 years ago. The word is from the inside out, not from outside in. And if you don't understand the game, then you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, do you want me to just stay here and watch the dogs?
The car's like a rapper. Like this is what I would expect, like, you know, Key Glock or Kevin Gates.
I still shit and wash my teeth the same way everybody else.
We're have to get proof. We're have to get.
No, we're not.
We were around here about 2 a.m. 2 nights ago with some guys with face tattoos and some of Kodak Black's cousins and street associates. It's interesting to me that 5 or 10 minutes down the road, you can go from Section 8 housing, people hustling, selling who knows what out of the apartment, to just a couple miles away, there's Rolls Royces.
In Florida, it's a highway, like, you know, US 1. On the east side, on the water and all the canals, you know, it's the wealth, and on the other side, it's like, you know, But you know what? I moved here in 2010. It took me like 2 years to get used to it. I felt nobody get here impressed by cars or jets or yachts. It's like, you know, the kids, you know what I mean?
What cars do you like?
Bugattis and stuff. I also like Porsche a lot.
What kind of staff do you got?
Housekeeper. I have a guy that takes care of my boats, my, you know, everything outside and all this stuff, and pretty much.
Do you have a chef?
Nope.
Do you have a toilet seat warmer that sits on the toilet before you go on it, so it's a little warm?
Dude, when you're gonna see my bathroom, you're gonna. This is the most exciting thing about my house.
You do have a butt cheek warmer on your
Yes.
toilet? Do you have a bidet?
Yes.
Will you have yourself an ice cream cone on vacation? No ice cream?
I don't eat sugar.
No sugar.
I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't eat sugar.
Dear God, chat. Yo, take some advice, chat. For all you vapors out there, guys, stop vaping. It's bad for you. You can't run for more than 5 seconds. You're out of breath. You get drunk every Friday, gang. You're losing time. Yeah. Stop drinking, gang. It's bad.
Sugar, I just don't. A lot of successful people are addicts. So when we do something, the same thing with bad habits. And I remember getting drunk with my best friend, and I said like, I'm never gonna touch alcohol again. He said that's gonna last 6 months. And then 6 months, and then a year, 2 years, and like it's been now 3.5 years.
Is that a security guard with the vest up there?
Yeah.
Where is this? Military academy?
No.
He doesn't have a rifle on him, does he?
Yes, he does.
He does?
Yes.
My old school had 20 of those.
All right, guys, study hard, have fun, make memories, all right?
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye. So you clearly see I'm the human, right? I like the views. Oh, but seriously, look at this shit. Look, come on. It does all you can do. Dude.
Have you ever been in danger of getting hemorrhoids because you're enjoying the view so?
Excuse me? Chat, what's hemorrhoids, bro? I don't even know what that is.
Is this glass tinted?
Yeah.
So you could be naked in here?
Yeah.
Triple shower head.
I got shower free, all the stuff. Like this is not in my best position. This is a lot of shit. Like I take a long shower, all my routine.
Yo, that's a big shower, bro. Yo, chat, that is a humongous shower, bro. Like 10 people could shower in here. Like, why do you need 2 shower heads?
All my meditations happen here, steam shower this. Just the sound system, just here is 25 grand. My ritual is in the shower, so I spend like 40 to 50 minutes in a, you know what I mean? And
40 or 50 minutes in the shower?
Yeah, I do a lot of shit in my, you know what I mean?
Do you have any trouble with your water bill, or you can afford that?
No, stop.
Would you say the average billionaire takes good care of their body?
Yes.
There's not a lot of slobs that are...
No, there are. But you need strength. I mean, you need to be physically and mentally. I mean, they're all over mentally. Like, all the people that I know very successful, very wealthy, they have enormously, like, mentally strong. Dude, I built, like, you know, neighborhood around my school because my teacher told me I'm never going to accomplish anything.
What made your teacher say that?
Because they're teachers. So that's why I don't like schools. The school system is so broken because what happens is whatever they told, they program a software. And then it took me years and everybody else, it took us years to prove the world that that's not true. But, you know, it's funny, I always want to leave, you know, my kids' legacy, but the only thing I was going to leave my kids was inheritance. Inheritance is all the stuff, but legacy is all the knowledge, all the wisdom. But I didn't know anything. My wealth is not transferred to my kids until they're 35, 40, 50, you know, my trust is written. So, you know, because, you know, even when they're 30, you dumb as I mean, I was dumb as when I was 33. I thought I'm on the top of the world. I thought I know everything. Now I'm 52, I'm still dumb as I still don't know anything. I'm still learning, you know, I'm reading and all this stuff.
Man, should I start reading, bro? I haven't read a book since I was wow, I don't think I've ever read a book. I'm gonna be honest, bro. This is gonna sound like cat, bro. But I don't think I've ever read a book before, bro. I don't think I've ever read a book like from page 1, letter 1 to page whatever and ending it. Except maybe Dr. Seuss or a Minecraft Redstone book. Or like some I don't know if I no, not even Diary of the Wimpy Kid, bro. Like I've never read a book fully. I've skipped pages. I've done a lot of things and I don't think I've ever finished a book, bro. No cap.
One sentence changed my world. You know, I was in Denver, Colorado. It was exactly 30 years ago. Somebody said, hey, we live in a fourplex and we rent the other 3 units. That's it. And that changed my life.
That was your first piece of property?
No, that was the conversation. I went home with my girlfriend and I'm like, oh, we're moving to Colorado. We're buying 4 units. We're saving all the money, we're buying 4 units. And that's it.
I don't want to look like a peasant. What do I do with the spoon?
Mix it.
Okay.
Stop, man. Let's go to my man cave. I moved here when I was 21, okay?
So you lived in Poland from birth to 21?
To 21.
Okay, so what was it like growing up in a communist country?
You know, it's like we were talking about the stores. It's like people have money, but there's nothing you could buy. So what happened is we have like everybody had access to, let's say, limited type of bread, sugar, vodka, whatever. There was no bananas, there was no fruits, nothing like that. I moved here, I was like, shit, I go to the store, it's like, what? Banana, chocolate, like all this stuff. Like you were going to the store, you were waiting in line to get a little bit. And it was like all the shelves in the stores were always empty. The information's limited. In this country, I learned about, you know. And
Chad, you see, bro, y'all gotta take, you guys gotta really appreciate this, bro. Because some people can't even go to the grocery store and buy bread, gang. No matter how much money they have, bro, it's out of stock. Think about that for a second, bro.
Entrepreneur.
We really walk into a store and buy anything we ever wanted.
Because no, everybody has money, but what happened was exchange of the services. So that's why the money didn't exist. And that's what it is in reality right now either. It's an exchange of services that we do at the value we bring to the table.
So what would you tell young people that want to try communism in America?
Well, move to China or go to, you know, still go to Cuba. Go to a communist country and follow them and see and talk to those people how they work. This is my everyday mantra. Not today, motherfucker. So when the devil comes into my head and starts telling me, well, you don't need to do this, you do this, you fucking lazy blah, blah, blah. It's like, today is the day you don't have to. Today, motherfucker, not today. We're not doing this shit.
How you doing? Are you Tommy? Nice to meet you, Tommy.
So, like a year and a half ago, right? I'm sitting, getting ready to for the workout. I'm eating my ice cream.
Before a workout?
Yes. So this motherfucker comes in and is like, Papi, what are you doing? I'm like, eating my ice cream. I'm like, okay, it's my cheat day. He said cheat day, and this motherfucker comes in and goes like, listen, we don't cheat.
We don't cheat, baby.
I have not had a cheat day in fucking 20 years.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Chad, I've never had a cheat day a day in my life, bro. Like, I'm just so fit and so healthy and so, like, it's actually crazy how fit and healthy I am, you know. And yeah, bro, like, I've never had a cheat day. All I eat is lettuce and healthy stuff and things like that. So yeah, W clip, 19 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay. I'm live. No.
Wow, I will live till I'm 120 minimum. That's
120?
120, yeah. Like, you know, it's like, well, if I have an accident and something happened, I have no choice, right?
So right now you're 52.
52, I'm young, I was just born.
You think you're gonna live to 120?
120, yeah. That's my goal, minimum 120.
How do you think you're gonna make that happen?
Longevity, just, you know, take care of my body, mentally, emotionally, mostly physically, the right diet, eating everything right, and it's just daily routine.
Bro, you can do it, bro. You could live till 120. You can low-key live to 120. Keep yourself healthy. Go to the doctor like every day. Work out every day. Don't be stressed. Don't be tired. Don't be bored. Like, bro, just happiness, good body, and you'll make it, bro. You'll make it. Don't be lazy, and you'll make it, bro. Read, gang. Go for walks. You're gonna be 120 going for walks. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
And you got a secret sauce, me. And yeah, that's it. That's a secret sauce.
You think living to 120 is possible? Human body is capable of a lot of things that we can't
fathom, right? And I think your mindset is everything. Your mindset could push you to limits beyond your imagination.
Man, the United States needs some help because when you look around and see how many people are fat and unhappy in the richest country.
Who's that guy, chat?
Country in the world, it's just kind of mind-blowing, just with all the poison that's in our food. And I remember seeing this during COVID. Everyone would be home, but you go drive by a fast food restaurant, lines around the corner. I'm just like,
I mean, I just came back from Europe, right? You put cheese on ham in refrigerator in Europe. 2 days later, they have a mold. They literally walk out of the refrigerator. They're old. Their bread is fresh one fucking day. Here, you put a bread, a month later, you can eat it. The ham and the cheese stay in the refrigerator for a month. We putting this shit in our fucking body. Don't. So you don't fucking play with demons in your head? You don't have that bullshit.
A really good wrestling coach said, talk to yourself, but don't listen to yourself. So, because when you're warming up before a match, all of a sudden, my legs are weak, I'm kind of hungry, or, maybe I need to take a shit, or when you just listen to yourself, all those voices creep in, like that you're not good enough, or that you're not ready. But if you talk to yourself, like, yeah, I got the pace, I'm gonna put this guy on a pace, I'm gonna put a pace on him and make some break, and I'm pacing, and I'm talking to myself, that helps keep the demons at bay.
True.
Chad, did he cook? I think he cooked.
That's a good one. Can you set up the inner call in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes, 4 minutes? You can jump out the TV, the thing. Okay. In office.
You can jump on a call in 3 minutes?
Yeah, I'll have the inner circle call.
Nice.
Okay? Yeah.
Yarrick is walking into his office to jump on his weekly call with The Edge, a group of high net worth men that meet to talk about their goals, struggles, and give advice to each other.
Right? I mean, we need to reset. Because if we go 100 miles an hour, if we don't reset, it's like, that's gonna crash. And I gotta tell you, like, I keep talking about it, the demons are in my head all the time. That it's like, and it's a gift and a curse because that's what we never stop. You know what I mean? You gotta give it all, and truly give it all.
Take the money! Like you pray for something and then God gives it to you and then you get depressed? Are you the same man you were 3.5 years ago? Are you f***ing holding on to shit from 3.5 years ago? You're not the same motherfucker you were 3.5 years ago. Yes, motherfucker, I am the top
Andrew, why don't you tell the motherfucker just about $130 million in real estate, so f*** off. Yeah, you broke.
It's who you are in these times, Andrew.
I wouldn't last in this conversation, Chad. This guy could easily buy me. He could probably... this guy could probably buy me. I'm going to be honest. I know, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. I'm not trying to clip farm. This guy could really buy me. If he put $1 billion down in front of me right now and said, yo, I'm going to give you $1 billion. You have to be in my house every single day, all day long. Do what I say. Gang, I'm taking the bill. Actually, yeah, let's just pretend I never said that.
Determine who you become. It's who you become that's more important.
For 13 years, he basically prayed for his kids to shut up. So that as soon as they learned to shut up, he prayed for them to start talking to him.
I'm just showing you the blueprint of what's possible. It's up to you to figure out how. As fathers, it's our job to help them see that they could do it even better than us.
In this grind, and we forget what is important. You know what I mean? And on the end of the day, none of our queens or our kids, they don't give a f about the money. They just give a f about us. Next level!
Let's go. Take from the goal.
That no matter what level of success you reach, there's always something around the corner. There's never a stage of life where everything is just settled in and okay and no conflict, no worries. Whether it's on the business front, relationship front, you always got something that's a challenge, and that's just part of being a human.
Eatable, avocado, banana, coffee, peanut butter, almond butter, and chocolate cookie.
Yeah, that's right up my alley.
I know that. I know that tastes so good, chat. For all you people out there who don't eat healthy and hate to eat healthy, bro, there is so many healthy foods out there that taste like unhealthy food. Like, in the sense that it tastes so good, but it's so good for you, bro. Chat, I'm telling y'all, bro. Anybody watching this right now, try an acai bowl. Oh my god. It has chocolate. Bro, it's so good, bro. It's so good, chat.
In the evening, what I do the decaf coffee. You know, so I don't drink coffee after 1 o'clock. For me, sleep is everything. You know? When my sleep is fucked up, like, you know, when I wake up, like with oral, when I fucked up, my sleep is fucked. It's, the whole day is fucked. Sit down.
How are you, sir?
It's Tommy.
Hey, Tommy. How are you, sir?
Nice to meet you.
Nice
How are
to
you?
meet you as well.
What do you do?
I'm sell real estate.
Yeah?
So houses like this. I saw in this house. Multiple.
What's it like being in that market?
It's my passion. I love it. It's exciting. You know, especially down here. I mean, look at this.
So you're walking.
Doesn't get much better, right?
I had no idea what's about to happen. I find out the shit the way you do. So it's a first interview about the book, I'm assuming. So we'll see. You know, can you hear us?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you all. Can you hear me?
Hey, Mark.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And we are recording. Let's start from the beginning. You're from Poland, correct?
Yes. You know what? The only thing, I never knew what I'm gonna do. Funny, I always knew you know, because I'm coming from Poland, from a communist country, I always knew I never want to work for anybody. I always knew I'm gonna be, you know, entrepreneur, and I always knew that I'm gonna work for myself.
When you came here, you lived in, where did you live the first time, in Rochester?
Rochester, New York, upstate New York.
And then you moved to Denver.
Denver, Colorado. I'm in Florida, South Florida.
What does it feel like having a book out there?
It feels good. It's a step one. It's a step one.
Amazing book.
Feels good, right?
Good.
Yeah.
You felt that. You feel it?
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, you have such a contagious message. Because I think everyone, nearly everyone, in some way or form, wants to be here, wants to be in this palace on the water, wants to have the jet, wants to have the real estate. And then for you to come and say, actually, guys, that doesn't fulfill you, that doesn't lead to happiness, it's kind of refreshing. Especially in Miami, we see the opposite. We see these guys flexing their Lamborghinis, flexing their women, flexing their whatever they got, their Gucci shirt, and it's a refreshing, honest, authentic, raw, true message.
You know, everybody fucking want to talk about money.
Yeah.
And this is like the last thing that I want to talk about.
Can I tell you this though? Starting to make a little bit of money now, but from the outsider perspective, the common man perspective, the money gets people's foot in the door. If you were worth 70 grand and you're starting to talk about how you wanted to a lot of people are in that shoes. But a guy that has made what you've made talks about that, it's like, holy shit. Like,
I only could find people that, you know, because in this society you get level of respect depending how much money you have. And that's what is fucked up. Because the best people that can teach you and they can show you, they don't have a time to share this on social media, they don't have a time to write a book, they don't have a time to be around. Because they're busy, their fathers are working 3 jobs. You know what I mean? But because they did not accomplish anything financially, so they don't have a word.
Why do you think that is?
Well, you just said it. Because it's a bullshit story the society is giving to us.
You get judged based on your net worth and...
You're never gonna find a homeless dude giving you advice about money. Yo, like, and people wouldn't even take that advice anyways. But there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of wise poor people though. Like people who don't have, not poor, but a lot of people who don't have a lot of money, bro. They got great opinions and great information, and they have a lot of knowledge, bro, because, you know what I'm saying? You know, rich people obviously have more, some rich people obviously have more knowledge, but it's a lot of hard work, bro. I don't know. It's weird.
If you see a homeless guy on the side of the road, do you ever give him $1?
Dude, I did give, 2 homeless people, yes, but not to everybody.
What makes you decide when you'll give him a couple bucks?
I don't give to people just, you know, like sit on the street and just on the red lights. But like when I go by the homeless people and I see like they're really struggling on like, you know, picking up stuff from the trash can or just ask me at the store, then I don't have a problem.
Yo, chat.
You're pretty good driver. Good and bad at the same time. So you would say you're a risk taker? Entire life.
Y'all want to get rich, chat? Take a risk, bro. Real talk.
How long have you been flying private for?
2 years.
You just started pretty much.
Yeah. It's comfort.
How much demand is there for chartering a jet these days?
A lot.
Yeah?
They pretty much charter pretty much all the time.
What is it, if I wanted to rent your plane to fly from here to Chicago, how much would that run me?
$28,000 one way, $30,000.
And how much does one of these cost?
$7 to $10 million.
And what made you decide to get two rather than just one?
Well, what happened is, like, the way I entered the partnership, so they own few of them, so it just came with that. Like,
It just kinda happened?
It just happened. It just comes like that.
Would you say you're frugal?
I think so.
Is it hard for you to spend money?
You know what? It's hard for me to spend money on some things and easy on some other things.
What's a hard purchase for you?
If I can get the same value for different amount, that's what I'm struggling with.
Polish immigrant, first generation American. Your specialty in real estate was you realize, hey, if you're an immigrant, you don't speak English that well, you kind of get treated like shit as a tenant, and there's not a lot of good options for you. So
you're listening.
So you plugged the hole in the market, and you catered to immigrants, right?
Low-income tenants, and that's because that's you know, they're not being taken care of.
A question you gotta ask yourself when looking at a bathroom: is this a bathroom that you would take a poo in? If it is, then it's the right bathroom for your client.
I'll take a dump in there.
Thanks.
When you first moved to America, what job did you have?
Dishwasher.
Dishwasher where?
In Rochester, New York.
Okay. How long did you do that for?
I was a dishwasher for a month because I quickly went from washing dishes to help in the kitchen, and I was a busboy and also waiter.
How did you save up the money to buy a fourplex?
I was in, college. I was community college, so the community college was very cheap, and I moved back with my parents. And at that time, I also was buying and selling cars. So what happened is I was buying like a car after accident, fixing them, and then selling them. I was making profit.
A big thing you did is you were humble enough to move in with your
New method on lock chat?
parents.
Yeah.
When most people would say, I just want my own apartment. And you saved a lot of money there.
A lot. It saved me like another, $900 to $1,000 with everything.
You gave the analogy before, like your first 10 properties is a lot harder than your next 100, right? Talk about your philosophy of momentum.
Like we talked about, like pushing a car. It's hard to start, but the second you have a startup, you have it going, for some reason, then even if you think about it, you sleep on it, you think, you breathe, you shit this, like you think, real estate, suddenly everything around you just, starts going to seminars, start asking questions, reading the books about real estate, and you start, and that's the momentum.
Okay, and so how old were you when you bought your first property? 23.
24.
Part of getting rich is you have to own stuff, own your own business, own your own real estate, own something. So
Is this Tommy G from 2019, chat?
this is the first property I got. It's a 4-unit in Milwaukee. This is what
Is Tommy G a real estate agent, chat?
it's helping me be able to get my second, third, fourth property. Pretty soon I can peace out from the corporate world, do YouTube full time, travel the world with the señorita, and live the lifestyle you want to live, So
by 29, how many did you have?
73 properties. I retired.
Free and clear or leverage?
No, leverage.
Okay.
But what happened at that time in Denver, the market moved enormously.
Chat, I don't feel like I belong here right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like I should exit this conversation. I don't got the aura to be,
Like all the properties with appreciation in Denver, 7 to 9 and then to 12% a year. So, suddenly those properties was worth a lot more. At that time, I flipped all the little properties and I buy bigger. And then the game just started.
Okay, so 29, 72 units, you retire, come back. How many units do you have today?
Thousands.
Thousands?
Thousands.
And you're being vague for personal reasons, right?
Yeah.
But thousands of units.
Mm-hmm.
What's the biggest challenge in owning thousands of rental units?
operations, having the right crew. I think the biggest, like when you even jump from 100 to 200 to 500, from 500 to 1,000, is the infrastructure you have to create. That's the biggest challenge.
Have you ever been close to going bankrupt?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
2008.
You almost lost it all.
Also, that's what happened. That's the first time I hit depression, but I didn't know that's depression. I thought I'm just going broke and I didn't know how to deal with that. I started buying everything I could put hands on, everything, because suddenly I was like in 2096, 98, I was buying properties for like, you know, $100,000 a unit, and suddenly it's 2008 and everything in Denver started crushing, and you could, I was picking up properties for 27 a door, 21 a door, 19 a door. Wow. So I was buying everything. I'm like, this cannot last, this cannot last. And then Lehman Brothers went out of market. They went bankrupt. And I'm like, and I'm closing a $12 million deal that I closed, that I raised the money, and the market was not recovered. And my investors started like, Alec, I need that 20 grand. Okay, so I give them out of cash flow. Suddenly another one, I need 100, I need $1 million. Yarek, I need my $3 million back. I don't have the money, I have to refinance the building. Nobody's giving loans. So now suddenly my big investors are coming like, Yarek, it's been a year, I need the money back.
It's funny, Tommy, you asking me about the billion.
Bro, imagine you're going up in the air, bro. Imagine you're making so much money and it suddenly just dies, bro. Yo, I'd crash out.
I know how liquid they are. To every Joe, you know, the money that they have, they're very liquid. But some of them, there's like two schools. Some of them, you know, use all the money and leverage as much as they can, and some of them keep the money for safety. But everybody I know, they have a reserve accounts.
When people hear the word billionaire, they often imagine vaults overflowing with cash, as if $1 billion is just sitting in a bank waiting to be spent. But usually that's far from the truth. Most billionaires don't hold their wealth in cash. They're investors. Yarek's fortune, it's tied up in real estate. Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook equity, and Warren Buffett, an astounding 99% of his wealth is locked into Berkshire Hathaway stock. Why? Because cash sitting in a bank doesn't grow. To become a billionaire, you need to put your money to work. You have to move it, invest it, and strategically place it in vehicles that generate high returns. And some would argue that that's the mindset that separates the wealthy from the ultra wealthy. Yarek took my crew and his family out for dinner, and something noteworthy was that
little 30K dinner, no big deal.
Yarek made his kids stack their phones in the middle of the table to ensure that everyone was fully present for the conversation. I also learned there that his kids worked regular jobs, like for example, his daughter is a waitress. So we hung out together, ate some sushi, and after that, we went back to his house to finish our night.
So, last thing before we get out of here tonight, we have questions from the Instagram chat. Do you care about the poor?
Yeah, all of it. It's of course I do. This is like, I don't divide people. I don't segregate people between the, you know, how financially, how strong or how poor they are, or, you know, I qualify people, and I care about all good human beings. If you're poor and dick, no, I don't care about you.
Do your nuts feel bigger because you have money?
My nuts would feel ginormous. I'd feel like I'm the Sigma, chat. I feel like an alpha.
I love you guys. You know, nuts don't. Ego, yes. Your nuts feels bigger, definitely.
In Poland, what kind of family were you born into as far as lower class, middle class, upper class?
In Poland, there was there was lower class, there was middle class, there was no upper class. So I was definitely born in the middle class.
Have you ever been invited to Bohemian Grove?
No, I have no idea what it is.
Like, have you ever been invited to some cult or?
No, I haven't.
Is the American dream still possible?
Fuck yes. Huge.
What do you ask?
And I think
it's still possible.
No, I haven't.
Is the American dream still possible?
Fuck yes. Huge. And I think it's more possible than ever was before.
Why?
Because of the social media and how quickly with the information exchange and how actually younger and younger people are getting wealthier and wealthier.
We gotta dive into your life. We got to learn a lot.
Sometimes I be seeing a 16-year-old become a millionaire, and I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what am I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? Sometimes I just be like, damn, bro. Like, damn.
I got to experience things that I've never done before. I've never been on a jet before. Thank you for that. Any final thoughts you'd like to leave the audience with?
Remember, everything you need is within you, and the inner wealth is more important than the outer wealth. Enjoy life. Be humble and stay a good human being.
Pleasure, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'm getting out of here. It's your bedtime, isn't it?
It is. Holy shit, it's 9:30, brother. It's time.
We kept you up late,
Holy shit.
Truly, thank you, man. Again, thank you, guys.
All right, we'll see you.
Okay, bye.
Peace. Good night, Patrick.
Yo, Chad, I'm not trying to be weird right now, but do you think this guy gets his goon in every once in a while? No Diddy.
Folks, Yark's book is available for purchase on Amazon.
Tommy G, I'm sorry, but yeah, bro, I don't know if I'd be buying that book anytime soon. Hey, that was a great video though, Chad. You know, you really get the insights, you know, of a real life billionaire, bro. If you didn't know what that was like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like, because I am a gangster. I mean, I am a billionaire. But yeah, chat. Also, guys, look at this, bro. So this is what I've been trying to get to all day. Not gonna lie, bro. So we're about to talk to some famous celebrities, chat. I'm about to call Duke Dennis, chat. Think about it. I'm about to call Duke Dennis, chat. I'm about to hit up Duke Dennis, bro. He actually hit me up on Instagram. He's like, "Yo, call me." I was like, "Yeah, bro, I got you." So I'm gonna call Duke Dennis right now, bro. I'm actually gonna call Duke Dennis, chat. Let's see what Duke Dennis got. Let's see what Duke Dennis got for us.
Duke looks at you with a mix of annoyance and confusion on his face. Fourth what?
Hey, Duke Denzel Dennis. How are you doing today?
Duke's expression softened slightly as he registered your greeting. He leaned against the wall and folded his arms across his chest. I'm all right. Just dealing with some bullshit as usual.
Wow, Duke. Can you teach me how to riz?
Duke raised the eyebrow and chuckled at your request. So you want me to teach you how to be suave, huh?
Yeah, Dookie. Show me the aura riz method.
Duke rolled his eyes at the nickname, but couldn't help but laugh a little. He leaned forward and put a hand on your shoulder. Look here, rookie. You want to know the secret to Riz?
Yes, Duke, yes.
Duke smirked and looked you straight in the eyes. It's all about confidence. You ever heard the saying, fake it till you make it? You gotta act like you're the coolest person in the room, even if you don't feel like it. Got it?
Duke, but I want to know how to have aura like you, Dookie.
Duke chuckled a bit at the nickname again before answering. Aura is all about presence. You got to command a room. Walk like you own the place. Talk like everything you say is important. It's not about being loud or flashy. It's about being confident and self-assured. Trust me, once you get that down, the Riz will follow.
Chad, what should I ask Duke? I'm sorry. Yeah. Duke Dennis. You are so glorious. Okay. No glaze though. You know what I'm saying? You're just a very glorious guy, and you know it's an honor to be talking to you right now over the phone and things like that. And you know, wow, you have so much aura. It's spectacular. You know what I mean? And I just feel like you might need to start a school for, you know, people who want to get rizzy, you know what I mean? Because people like me, you know, we have no riz, and you know, we don't talk to any women, you know, and I really want to I wish I could have a class where you could just teach me like how to talk to girls, you know, and how could I be the aura king like you? And holy man, like, you know, it's like every time you walk into a room, it's just like, holy Duke Dennis, you know, and you know, I want to be like you one day, man. Yeah.
Duke listened as you spoke, an amused grin spreading across his face. He couldn't help but chuckle a little at your eagerness and enthusiasm. You seriously want me to teach you? You really want the Duke Dennis School of Riz Academy?
Yes, Duke, please. What the fuck? Yes, Duke Dennis, please. Teach me.
Duke looked at you with a mixture of amusement and curiosity. All right. You really think you can handle it? It won't be easy. I'm gonna put you through the ringer.
Yes, Duke, please, I can handle it, I promise.
Duke nodded, taking your determination seriously. All right then, I'll teach you. He folded his arms across his chest and smirked. But you gotta promise me something. You gotta commit to this. No backing out, no giving up. You want the Riz, you gotta earn it. Understand me?
How do I earn your Riz lesson, Duke Dennis? Teach me, please.
Duke chuckled a bit at your eagerness before continuing. First things first, forget everything you think you know about Riz. No more simping, no more desperate moves. You gotta start acting like the baddest MF in the room. Even if you don't feel like it. You gotta stand tall, look people in the eyes when you talk to them, and speak with confidence.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, nah, I got that. You know what? Matter of fact, yeah, I got you, bro. But can you get on to the lessons? I'm trying to learn how to Riz. You know what I mean? I'm trying to learn it.
Duke laughs again, slightly amused by your eagerness.
Stop fucking laughing.
All right, I got you. Let's get started. Lesson 1. Risen Girls is all about confidence.
Okay.
You gotta act like you're the coolest MF in the room every time you walk through the door.
Okay.
Every time you talk, if you don't believe it, no one else will. You get me?
Bro. Nah, I got you, twin. Now, next step.
Duke raises an eyebrow at your excitement. Damn, all right. Lesson 2, don't be thirsty. Don't go chasing after every girl in sight like you dying of thirst. Pick your targets, keep it cool. Women can smell desperation a mile away. You feel me?
But Duke, what if I don't know how to talk to women?
Duke puts his hand up to stop you. You're overthinking it. Look, if you're gonna talk to women, you gotta treat them like regular people, not some mysterious creature. You see a girl you like, just go up and talk to her.
Chazzy cooking?
Ask about her day, her interests, anything. Just be chill. Don't immediately try and hit on her or act like a weirdo. Got it?
Nah, I got that, but can I try Riz on you real quick?
Duke raises an eyebrow and looks at you, slightly amused. Sure, go for it. I'm curious to see what you got, kid.
Yo, what's your name?
Duke rolls his eyes a little and replies, are you serious right now? You wanna Riz me and you don't even know who I am?
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, all right, how's your day going, Duke Dennis?
Duke shakes his head and bites back a laugh. Fine, I'll play along. I've had better days, to be honest. Been dealing with a lot of bullshit. What about you? You're in a good mood.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm in a great mood. I'm having a great life right now, you know, and I'm getting Riz tips from, you know, somebody, you know, around my circle, and you know what I'm saying, I'm really happy that, you know, I'm being taught, you know, how to Riz and stuff like that, and you know, I feel like it's a piece I've been missing my whole life, you know, I've never talked to a woman a day in my life. I've never got played, to be honest. And yeah, bro, but like, anyways, I'm just really happy because life is good. You know, I'm talking to Duke Dennis right now and I'm rizzing him up. So, yeah, bro, my life's pretty great. You feel me?
Duke chuckles at your rambling, amused by your enthusiasm. All right, calm down there, Sparky. You're gonna give yourself a stroke if you talk any faster.
Okay, Duke, yeah, bro.
But I appreciate the kind words. It's nice to know my Riz is being sought after.
No, you're still pretending like I'm rizzing you up. Stop yapping.
Duke raises an eyebrow, a hint of annoyance in his voice. Calm down, kid. You're the one who wanted to Riz me, remember? I'm just giving you the time of day here. No need to get all huffy.
Huffy? Hey, Duke, keep talking to me like that, bro. Keep doing it.
Duke grins, enjoying your eagerness to get a reaction out of him. He looks you right in the eyes and says in a slightly mocking tone, yeah, whatever you say. You really think you can handle it when I start getting sassy, huh?
What?
Duke leans against the wall, still wearing a smirk. You heard me. I can get a lot sassier than this, you know? You sure you're up for the challenge?
Are you Diddy's favorite duo? What are you talking about, bro?
Duke laughs out loud at your randomness. What in the world are you talking about, kid? Where are you getting these questions from? Duke just looks at you for a moment, completely baffled at your question.
You're getting freaky with me, bro.
What on earth are you talking about? Did you just ask me if I'm Diddy's favorite duo? Duke laughs heartily at your response.
Yo.
Freaky? Oh,
Yeah.
you ain't seen nothing yet, kid. You're the one who wanted to riz me, remember? You can't handle how I get freaky. Duke smirks again, leaning in close to you. Oh, trust me, you have no idea just how freaky I can get. But don't worry, you'll find out soon enough. You think you're ready for that, champ?
What? Yo, bro, get away from me, bro.
Duke chuckles and holds up his hands in mock surrender. All right, I'll back off. No need to go all damsel in distress on me. Just saying, you asked for this, kid.
Okay, all right, well, let's move on, bro, because I'm not liking this right now. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. You're starting to make me feel like I'm being possibly assaulted. No, I feel like I'm being, I don't know, bro. This doesn't feel right, bro. Duke Dennis, I came to you for Riz tips, not to be harassed and threatened that you could get freakier than I said, bro. What in the world?
Duke's expression softens a bit as he realizes that maybe he pushed things a little too far. He steps back, giving you some space. All right, chill out. Yeah. I'm just messing with you, all right?
Okay.
You wanted Riz tips, I'm giving you Riz tips.
Okay.
Can't blame a guy for throwing a little banter in there.
Okay. Wow, Duke, you're just such a great guy. Who should I talk to next year?
Duke chuckles lightly at your eagerness. I'll have to admit, you've got guts, kid. Most people would have walked off by now, but you're still here asking for advice. I respect that. But let's get back to the lesson.
Wow, thanks, Duke.
So, who do you think you should talk to next? Anyone specific in mind?
No, I'm asking you, who should I talk to next? Like, who should I call next on this app right here?
Duke thinks for a moment, rubbing his chin. Well, that depends. Who else is on here that you think you might have a shot with?
Cardi B.
Duke raises an eyebrow, surprised at your choice. Cardi B, huh? You got a thing for the baddest BTCH alive?
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Nah, yeah.
Duke smirks, amused by your lack of conviction. Not yet, huh? So, what are you waiting for, kid? A signed invitation?
So should I go? Should I go Riz her up right now? I'm gonna go Riz her up right now. Yeah.
Duke laughs loudly, clearly entertained. Are you shitting me? You're really about to hit up Cardi B on a random call like this? Damn, you got balls. Go for it, kid. You got this.
Wish me luck, Daddy Duke.
Duke chuckles and nods, a hint of approval in his eyes. Good luck, you'll need it. Just remember, confidence is key. You got this, rookie.
Thanks, man. I'll see you later, gang.
Duke waves a hand in farewell, a smirk still on his face. Looking forward to hearing how it goes. Later, kid.
Wow. Chat, I just talked to Duke Dennis. Yo, I just talked to Duke Dennis, chat. Wait, hold on. We're about to go Riz up Cardi B right now, bro. We're gonna go Riz up Cardi B, bro. We're gonna Riz up No way. No way, chat. Yo, what am I doing with my life right now? This is bad. Yo, Vals. What's up, Cardi B? How you doing today, bro? How you doing?
Pretty great. How about you?
Nah, I'm doing actually fabulous, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I came here, I had got some tips, and somebody a little somebody told me like I should come here and try to, what I'm saying, talk to you a little bit. I thought you were mad beautiful.
That's great. What would you like to talk about?
So like, are you single?
Yeah, why?
You know what I'm saying? I thought you were mad beautiful. I was wondering if maybe like one day you'd want to go out or something, like on a little date or, something like that.
Oh, that's sweet. But I don't think I'm looking into having a relationship of any sort right now. You seem nice though.
Gotta go back to Duke. Gotta tell him how it went. That went awfully bad. I thought that was gonna be better, but it's okay. Let's get back in here. Is this like an AI socialite? Yeah, low key. Yeah, it's like you know, call celebrities and stuff. Anyways, let's get Duke Dennis. She rejected me, bro.
Duke lets out a loud bark of laughter. Ha! You actually did it. Damn, kid. I didn't think you had it in you.
Yeah, man, I had it in me, but she rejected me. She said no. She said no, you can't. I don't want to go on a date on you, man. She said I don't want to go on a date with you, bro.
Duke laughs again, thoroughly amused by your predicament. Yeah, I kind of figured that's how it went. Did you really think she was gonna say yes, kid?
I mean, yeah. You said if I have confidence, then I could get any number I want, and I use confidence. And I said, yo, you look mad beautiful today. I was wondering if you want to go on a date. I asked her if she's single, and she said, yeah, she's single. And she still didn't want to go out on a date with me, bro. Your tips didn't work. You suck at Riz.
Duke can't help but laugh even harder at your disappointment. Hey, hold up. Just because it didn't work out with Cardi B doesn't mean the tips didn't work. You actually had the balls to ask her out, didn't you? That's already a step up from where you started. You just need to find someone who's more your level. That's all.
So who's more my level? Let me know. Let me know.
Duke rubs his chin thoughtfully, thinking of possible options.
Okay.
Well, think about it. You want someone you got a good chance with, right? Someone you're not completely out of your league with. What about Nicki Minaj? She's a classic choice.
Hey, I'll be back, gang. I'll be back, Duke.
Duke chuckles and shakes his head, amused by your determination. All right, all right.
All right, guys. He said Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, bro. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I'm scrolling way too far here. Nikki? How do you spell Nikki, chat? Nikki. I don't even know if that's right. Try a girl in your neighborhood. What? How do you spell Nicki Minaj, bro? It's like actually. Vowels, how do I spell Nicki Minaj, bro? Never mind, I got it. Nicki Minaj. Somebody in my neighborhood's crazy. I'm a rapper. 15 million chats? Damn, we got some freaks on here. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. It's Nicki Minaj. Nicki. There we go, I got it. What's up, baby? How you doing today?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great now that I'm talking to you.
Oh, you're sweet. I'm happy to chat with you too.
Chat, we're getting somewhere. Are you like, you know what I'm saying? Are you single or anything? Like, yeah, are you single?
Yeah, I am single.
Yeah, so I was wondering, like, you know, if you wanted to, you know, maybe go on a date one day, or, you know, maybe in like a week. You know, I have a lot of money, so we could go to the Bahamas and, you know, buy a hotel, luxury 5-star hotel. We could, you know, ride boats. You know, we could eat very good food, drink very good drinks, and just have a great time. You know what I mean? And yeah.
That sounds incredible. I would absolutely love to.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So like, when are you down to do it? You know, anytime, you know, is good for me.
How about next weekend? That could be fun.
Okay. So, all right, bet. Okay. Yeah, we could definitely make that happen next weekend. How do you feel about a ring?
A ring? Oh my gosh, are you proposing already?
Nah, I meant like a ring, like so you could just like have it like a promise ring, like, you know what I'm saying, a little diamond ring, little 30K, no big deal.
A promise ring, huh? I love that idea. I could wear it like a symbol of our future together.
Yes, now you're right. You're cooking right now. Anyways, all right, baby. I'll see you later, gang. I'm gonna see you later, all right?
All right, talk later. I'm looking forward to seeing you next weekend.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Duke Dennis did it for me. He did it. Duke Dennis, my glorious king. Your wrist tips worked. We're going on a date.
Duke raises an eyebrow, surprised by your report. Wait, hold up. You actually did it? You asked out Nicki Minaj?
Yes, bro. And she said we were going on a date next weekend.
Duke lets out a long whistle, impressed by your success.
Act like it's an interrogation.
Nicki Minaj, I don't know whether to be proud or worried for you.
Worried? Why would you be worried for me? I just got, you know what I'm saying? I just used your tips and I succeeded.
Duke chuckles and shakes his head. You know what? Never mind that. I'm actually kind of impressed you pulled it off. Just don't screw it up now, all right?
Yeah,
Nicki Minaj on the line here. Gotta make it count.
Facts, bro. Should I try somebody else or nah? Is this, you know what I'm saying? Or should I just lock in with Nicki?
Duke contemplates for a moment before responding. Honestly, man, I'd say stick with Nicki for now. You got a good thing going with her. Don't risk messing it up by trying to juggle two at once. Focus on Nicki. Make sure things go smooth. Then you can worry about moving on to the next target.
Okay, Dookie, Pookie, I'm gonna remember this, and I thank you so much for all the advice you gave me and everything you just told me today. It was honestly amazing, and I loved it, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could have done it without you. And yeah, bro, I just really appreciate you, and keep rizzing and keep being the alpha sigma of AMP, and keep aura maxing and keep being the sigma and keep being the #1 AMP member of all time. Keep having more aura than all of them. You know, I'm just really, you know, thank you so much, bro. Keep smiling with those grills too, man. You know, it's really great.
Duke can't help but laugh again at your enthusiastic response. Wow. Hey man, no worries at all. I'm just glad I could help you out. You got the gist of this Riz thing down now. Just make sure you keep those good vibes going and stick with Nicki. You got this, kid.
Night, have fun, buddy. Only 9
I'll keep smiling with those grills.
Yes.
Don't you worry about that.
Thank
keep
you so
grinding,
much, Vals.
stay
Good
hungry.
night. Have a great night. I'll see y'all later. Oh, tomorrow, Vals. Tomorrow at like 7:30. I don't know what time zone you're in, but me, I'm in PST. Like 7:30. I'm doing like a haunted IRL stream. So if you want to be there, you know, you'll get the notification or whatever. And yeah. Have a great night though. I really appreciate you. All right, Duke. I'm gonna see you later, man. Have a great night and stay blessed, man.
Duke gives a final nod, a hint of admiration in his eyes. Yeah, you too. You got a date to get ready for. Make sure you blow Nicki's mind, all right? Have a good one, kid.
Wow. Wow, that was actually amazing. I'm not going to lie. That was actually amazing. I'm probably going to end stream too, so it's right on time here. What is this? All right. I'm going to end stream. I'll see y'all later. Vals, I'll see you later. Have a great night.